What up, YouTube family? So I am going to give this 30 minutes on YouTube for a straight Q&A, and we're going to talk about wholesaling real estate. So if you have any questions about regarding wholesaling, drop it in the chat, and I try to answer as many of the questions as I possibly can. So, I still believe that in 2025, the best side hustle or the best business to get into is wholesaling real estate. I believe that the next 4 years, the next coming 4 years in real estate, it's going to be the best 4 years that we have ever experienced in a long time. I heard that interest rate is going to go down, which means there are going to be more buyers that's going to come into the market. All right. So which is a good news, which means there are going to be a lot of buyers. And I believe that preparation meets opportunity is how you get rich. So for those of you who've been sitting on the sideline and who don't learn how to wholesale, man, you need to get into the game, because when the opportunity presents itself, that's when you got to take advantage of it. All right. And if you wait until then, it might be too late. All right. Learn the game, because when you learn the game, man, people are already making the money in the game already. So the best is right now, stop procrastinating, learn the game. And, I was driving and I see, construction worker, they're working in the rain, they're working in the snow, and many other jobs, right? Many other people doing other jobs. And dude, I feel so bad, and it breaks my heart. And let me tell you why. It's because, whatever they're doing, I mean, listen, they could love what they're doing. All right. For like, I might be wrong, but seeing people, man, grinding 8 hours a day in the rain, in the snow, cold, freezing, making $50K, $75,000 a year, when they could have simply wholesale 2 house to 3 to 4 house a year. And if they can just wholesale 4 house a year, they can make between $75,000 to $100,000 a year, working all from home. So the thing is, that's where it's coming, like lack of knowledge. You just don't know what you don't know. And a lot of you are exposed to the opportunity, but you're not doing anything with it. Okay. And that's also the problem, man. Okay. Do you recommend any dialer? Yes, there is a dialer company that we use. I'll just have to check with my VAs, but there is a dialer that we use. So you have, I think we use, I think it's called Smartphone. Man. How can I get started? Shock 18 is like, how can I get started? So for those of you who are new, who's looking to get started, TikTok family, check the link in my bio. For YouTube family, I created this 30 or 15-minute video just for you to get you rocking and rolling in the game. All you need to do is go to, let me find the link really quick here. All you need to do is go to WTMclass.com. WTMclass.com. It's a 15-minute video that I created for you just to get you started in the game. Okay. Just to get the ball rolling. All right. Or you can also grab my book. Okay. You can also grab my book, over 600 5-star review on Amazon. And if you grab the book today, I'm going to hook you up with some free tools that's going to help you make your wholesaling game just a little bit easier and a little bit faster. All right. I'm going to hook you up with the ARV calculator. I'm also going to hook you up with the rehab calculator. And if you want to grab the book, simply go to WTMbook.com, baby. That's it. Let's rock and roll, baby. Okay. Let me see here. How do I get your paper so they can sign the deal? I don't know what you mean by how can I get your paper? Okay. Read the book and love it. Maya, thank you so much. Maya and everyone who actually got the book and actually read it. All right. This would mean the world to me, Maya. If you can go to Amazon, just take a few minutes of your time. It truly means the world to me. And if you can drop me an honest review on there, dude, let's rock and roll, Maya. I would greatly appreciate you so much. Okay? I would appreciate you so much. And everyone else, if you guys can just take some time out of your day and do that and try to get, that would mean the world. That would mean the world. Okay, what other questions? Once again, TikTok family, drop the word me, and I'll send you the link. Angel said, what is the name of the book? It's called The Secret to Wholesaling Real Estate Virtually. All you need is a laptop, a phone, and internet connection. I'll show you how to get in the game. All right. Or you can go to WTMbook.com. And if you go on there and you put in your name, put in your email address, give me your email. I'm not going to spam you. Okay. But I'll send you 2 free tools that comes with the book. Okay. Chris217 said, Khang, I purchased your book, script course, but how do I feel about doing Novation for my first deal? So, Chris, when it comes to Novation, dude, that's what we teach our students, dude. We had one student, Chris, who just closed his first Novation deal, and I think he made, I'm not exactly sure. I might have to go back and check because we got so many students, 20-something thousand. And Chris, if you want to learn about Novation, right, and more ways to close your deal, Chris, here is my offer to you, Chris. Dude, just become one of my students. Join my Wholesale to Million Academy, Chris. And I think, dude, it will take you to the next level. Come and join the academy, dude. Just go to coachwithkhang.com, fill out the application, dude, book a call with my team, and I love to have you inside the academy where, Chris, we will hold your hands and we'll show you one step at a time. We'll show you. We have classes, Chris, 2 to 3 times a week to go over everything about your wholesaling business. We got a cold call role play day. We got a day where we analyze your deals. All right. Any deals you got, helped you run the ARVs, helped you, use the systems, the software, whatever it is. Also, too, is we got a Q&A day, straight up 1 hour. All we do is Q&A. All right. And then you'll be a part of the community, give you 24/7 support. I got my VA in there to answer any question that you got along the way, man. It just helps speed up the process. You don't have to feel like you have to figure out everything alone. But there you go, man. Okay. And I know TikTok said, hey, how much the academy? The best is go to WTM. Maya, just go to Maya, go to Coach with Khang. So Coach with Khang, Khang, Maya. Fill out the application, Maya, and I love to see you in the academy. I wish I can just use my phone and share with you some of the testimonial that we got from our students, man. What's his name? Kobe. Kobe just closed his first deal for $11,500. And that is less than what he paid for the academy. And he just closed his first deal. So Chris said, how much is your, don't want to waste your time. So Chris, here's what I'm going to do with you as far as in the mentorship, Chris, is that if you book the call today, Chris, just tell my team that you saw me on here. I'll give you $1,000 off. I'll hook you up with the software. I'll pay for the whole entire year, which costs about $1,200. I'll pay for the whole entire software for you. Well, that's what we use to get motivated seller. Maya, this also goes for you. For those of you who wants to take advantage of this, I'm feeling good right now. I'll take $1,000 off. Just tell my team that, okay? Khang said he'll take $1,000 off. He'll pay for the whole entire year of software. We'll spend 6 months together. And it's less than what Kobe just closed. Kobe just closed his first deal for $11,500. Way less than that. Okay? And there's much more that comes with it, Chris. So it's best if you book a call. Charlie said, let's do it. Charlie, let's go, baby. Just go to coachwithkhang.com. Okay, for those of you who's interested. Now, it's not for everyone, but if you decided you like Khang, I love to become one of your students. Dude, I need you to have conviction and commitment. And I need you to have the work ethic. Because nothing works if you don't. Like, we will show you the game. I'll hold you by your hands. Okay, show you exactly how to do it. But you got to put in the work. Just like getting a trainer at the gym, okay? Jose said, Khang, what do you do when the property owner forget about their abandoned property? Victor said, I'm going to book the appointment. Victor, I love HP. I love to see you in the academy, man. You see, a lot of times what it is speed to the deal. I don't know how many times that I will tell you, like we got students that we had a Zoom meeting together. So they had a Zoom meeting with one of the coach, and they literally have a deal on their table, but they didn't even know it was a deal. So we have to analyze the deal, tell them, dude, this is the deal. Call the seller back. This is what you say. This is what you offer, and let's lock that property on a contract. And she was able to call the seller back just in time, got that property in a contract, and I think she ended up making $10,000, which is less than the academy. And now she got the knowledge, the experience. It's just rinse and repeat. Her confidence skyrocket because now she's like, if I can do it once, Khang, I'll do it again and again and again. So what is that worth? You know, so it's priceless. Because without the guidance, she would have lost the deal. And that deal would have cost her 10 G's if she wasn't in the academy. So sometimes you need someone to analyze the deal and tell you, hey, that's 1 out of 1,000. Joey, that is correct, dude. It's 1 out of 1,000. Just like success, dude. 97% grind at a J, O, the B until they're 65. Only the 1 to 3% makes it to the top. So the question is, are you the 1 out of 1,000, or do you want to be the 1,000? Which one is it? Dude, it's like it's that simple. Not a good odds. No kidding, dude. You want to be successful? You got to be the 1%. Like, dude, this is not like a food challenge. Like this, dude, this is success, man. Just like everything, bro. Okay? When the success rate is high, I already know it's baloney. If anybody out there that tells you, hey, our success rate is 97%, dude, you already know they're just going to take your money, bro. You already know it. For me, I'll give it to you how it is. If you don't believe that you have what it takes and you just need a little coaching, then it's not for you. Like, I'm not looking to work with the 97%, bro. I'm looking to work with only the 1 to 3%. The people who's like, Khang, dude, I have what it takes. I just lack of knowledge, support, guidance to actually help me get there. Make sense? I'm not looking to blend in. I'm not looking for the 97%. Most of you is 97%, man. And I'm not looking for the 97. I'm looking for the 1%. I'm looking for the one who said, Khang, if one of your students make it, I want to be the next one. I don't care about the 10 that lost. I only care about the 1 win. Let me tell you a story. So that mindset right there, whoever comment that mindset right there, dude, ain't going to be a winner. That comment, dude, it's going to be this. It ain't going to be a winner. So what happened is, let me tell you a little story. And you can Google this. This is a true story. Everybody used to say that you cannot run 1 mile in 4 minutes. They said it was impossible. The majority, the experts said it was impossible until one guy did it. And that one guy did it, guess what? More and more and more people starting to do it. But can everybody do it or willing to do it? No, because not everybody's willing to put in the work and the training to do it. Make sense? It only takes one person to make it happen. And then more and more people believe, hey, if he or she can do it, why can't I? And I'm looking for that one person that said, why can't I? Or how can I? Let's go, Khang. Shit, bro. I ain't looking to work with the 97%, bro. I'm looking for the 1%, man. That's why when I go live on YouTube or TikTok, you don't see there's many people on here, man. Because most people are looking for entertainment, not education. And that's the 97%. The 97% are looking for entertainment. They'd rather watch some girl shaking their booties or somebody doing some stupid shit instead of go and watch something that can actually change their life. Mindset, self-development, increase their skill set. Saver said, F being average. Dude, I was average for too long. Some of you, dude, you have been average for too long. You see, this is what I believe about America. Now, dude, this turned into some other topics. Not even. So come in, let's get real estate. Okay? What I believe is too many lazy people want to get rich. That's the problem. Everybody want to get rich fast, want to get rich easy. but there's no such thing. Just like going to the gym, everybody wants to get a six-pack, want to look ripped, want to bulk up or whatever it is, but nobody willing to put in the work. Make sense? Or if they do, like everyone, New Year resolution. How many people who go to and set New Year resolution and end up being fatter than when they started? January 2025, man, I'm going to get shredded. And all of a sudden, March, dude, they just gained 10 pounds. Bro, come on, man. Shit, bro. So that's why I don't believe in New Year resolution. I believe, dude, whatever your priority is, that's what you're gonna do. If your priority is not to get rich and become financially free, you can talk all you want. Okay? I believe you're either a talker or you're a doer. But doer don't talk and talker ain't doing shit. Okay? You're either a doer or you're a talker. That's all it is. Everyone fails. Yeah, dude, that's why, like, I don't believe in New Year resolution. I believe in whatever your priority it is, dude, it should have already been done, man. You should have already been doing it. Okay? It shouldn't be like, oh, I'll wait until this day to start. You should start today. That's why The Rock said, hey, one day or is it day one? Your choice. Okay? Brian said, I thought this guy was about wholesaling, not New Year resolution. All right, what other question you guys got? Drop it in the chat, man. Get on the phone with you. Okay, dude, I'll send you a link, man. I'll send you a link, dude. You want to jump on a cold call role play? What other questions? What other questions, YouTube family? I'm open up a 30-minute for a Q&A. Straight up any Q&A. I know we sidetracked, but sometimes you got to say what you got to say. You are absolutely right. Do you do payment plan? Roxy, book a call with my team and talk to them about payment plan. They might work something out with you. I'm not sure, but that's the best way. What up, bro? What's your name, dude? Tim, happy Tuesday, bro. Happy Tuesday, bro. Hey, so how can I help you, Tim? Okay, hold on. Hold on, bro. So right now you got 2 J-O to B. So that's already problem number 1. Okay, so tell me, dude. Okay, dang. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay, hold on a second, bro. So you got a kid coming in September. Now, I don't know to say congrats or, well, I mean, the only thing I can say is congrats. But hold on. How old are you, bro? You're 25. You're young, man. You're 25 like a baby. Okay. So you're 25. You got 2 J-O to B. You got a kid coming in September. I need to know your finance situation, bro. How much you got? How much money you got? Be honest, dude. Nobody's going to judge you. Okay. See? No, dude. Hey, I love it, man. And I truly appreciate that, bro. And listen, bro. We all started from the bottom. We all make mistakes, right? And, dude, I was at a point in my life where I didn't even have 1,000, bro. So I'm not here to judge you, bro. But I'm here, dude, to help you. How can you go from 1,000 in the bank, dude, to 100,000, $1 million in the bank? So my next question to you is, how much are you making from your first job, man?
So for my first job, which is in the morning, which is full time, which is like a month, like 4,000.
Okay, so you make 4,000 from that, and then how about your second job?
Okay, that one makes me like 3,000.
Okay, so hold on a second. So okay, so you got 4,000. So you make about $7,000 a month.
After tax, the 3,000, I probably take home like I want to say 2,500, something like that.
Okay, hold on a second. So let's just say you make about $7,000 a month. Okay, so you make about $7,000 a month. And both of these are what, full-time, or is it one full-time, one part-time? Okay, so one full-time, one part-time, and 7 G's a month. How long have you been doing that?
I just started the second job in the afternoon, but right now, like since I'm barely going into that one, the 7,000 I've been going off of just 4,000, living paycheck by paycheck.
Okay. Stop, bro. Okay, hold on a second, Tim. So let's talk about your first job. Okay, so you've been making $4,000 a month. How long have you been working there? Okay, dude. So you've been working there for 3 years. Let me calculate how much you make a year. Okay, so 4,000. Let's just say 1 year. Okay, so 4,000 times 12. Okay, so you would have made. So you make about $48,000 a year, minus Uncle Sam. Let's just say that you take home about 30,000. Is that fair or no? Is that fair or no?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So my next question to you is, dude. So if you make 48,000, 48, it's probably more than that. You probably take home about 35. 35 times 35,000. 35,000 times 4 year, dude. Times 4 year. So that's 140. That's 140,000. My question to you, bro, is what is your monthly expense?
Whatever. Like I'm saying, like I said, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. So
Dude, okay, bro. I'm gonna help you out, dude. It's like your problem is, I can tell you right now, dude, you do not have a money problem. You have a spending problem. Like I can tell you right now, bro. Like if you work here for the last 3 years and you're making $4,000 a month, and you're telling me finally after 3 years you only have $1,000 in your bank, bro, $1,000 divided by 12, all you need to save is $83 a month, bro, and you could have got $1,000 in your bank just within 1 year. So how can someone can't even save $83? $83, dude, divided by 30 days. All you need to do is put away $2-3 a day. And dude, bro, now I'm saying this to you, dude, is straight up like a freaking friend. Okay, please don't take this personal. Any of you that listen, please don't take this personal, dude. I want what's good for you, but for you to get out of your situation and stop living paycheck to paycheck, bro, is first you got to recognize that you do not have a money problem. You have a spending problem. So until you fix that, dude, I don't care how much money you make, you will end up in the same position. So, dude, so how can someone can't even stack away $3 a month? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like with your kind of income, bro, you should easily save $500 a month. So $500 times 12, bro. You should have $6,000 just within a year. Times that by 3, bro. You should have $18, at least $18 in your bank right now, but you don't. Okay, so let's talk about your expense, bro. Let's talk about your expense. What is your expense?
like my monthly expenses.
Correct.
Okay, so my rent itself is 2,000.
Okay, hold on, dude. Hold on. Where do you live? I mean, like, I know, but what city or state? Okay, so I don't know what the housing cost there, but dude, so 2,000. Okay, so your apartment from a scale 1 to 10, is it nice? Is it
It's decent. It's decent. Yeah. So my lease is over in May, end of May, and we're gonna go to an apartment that's probably less. 2,000 is way too. So
okay? So wait, hold on a second. So if you make 4,000 a month, 50% of your income should not go towards rent, bro. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys are living. See, this is the problem. The problem is most of you are not willing to live like you're poor so you can become rich. Dude, when I was, okay, check this out, dude. When I was making $100,000 a year, you know where I was living, bro? I was living in a shed behind a mobile home park. Now, obviously, I'm not expecting you guys to go live in a shed, but dude, $2,000 a month in rent, bro?
yeah, it's a lot. And I'm realizing it now, especially because I have a kid coming. I want to just
Okay, so okay.
and I have some debt. So
Okay, hold on. Hold on, dude. Just hold on, bro. Dude, Tim, we got to get you fixed, bro. Because a year from now, bro, I want to see you not having 1,000 there, dude, but 100,000 in your bank by the end of the year. Okay.
I know I can. I know I could do that.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, Chris. Hold on. So you guys gonna downgrade your apartment from 2,000. How much are you planning to spend, bro?
Like 1,200.
Okay.
Nothing goes. To be honest with you, Con, over here in Denver, like we have the highest rent. So like if it is that I get 1,200,
Okay, hold on. Okay, so, bro. I'm gonna type in your city right now. I'm gonna go to rent meter. I'm gonna go to rent meter. Okay. And dude, I'm telling you guys, dude, if you dude, I can find anything that's cheaper than what you're saying. Okay, so here's rent meter. I'm gonna punch in your city and your states. Tell me your city and your states. Hold on a second. Rent meter. Hold on a second. Okay.
exactly in Central Park, Colorado.
Okay, Central Park.
So,
Okay, hold on a second. Let me go. Okay, I'm gonna go to rent meter. Won't let me type in the address. Check rent. Central what? Park. New York?
Colorado.
Oh, CO. Okay, right here, dude. I'm gonna check the rent right now, bro. Studio, bedroom, bathroom. So, okay, how much are we looking at? One. How many bed? Bath, apartment. Boom.
Bedroom.
Okay, I'm gonna check the rent right now, dude. 2 bed. Okay, so how much are you planning to? How many bed and bathroom? Bathroom.
One bed,
1 bed.
one bathroom, and then yeah. My current one is 749.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. 1 bed, 1 bath, apartment. Check rent. Okay, I'm gonna check the rent right now, bro. Okay. Central Park. Okay, this turned into a whole new thing, man. Okay, so let me check this. What?
Just, I do want to go into some wholesaling questions afterwards.
Oh, no, I hear you, bro. Okay, so $1,200 makes sense. So if you can get something for $1,200, it seems like you can. Okay, if you can get something for $1,200, so you just now went from a $2,000 to cut down to $1,200. So you just save yourself, dude, $800. Now, dude, hold on, Chris. If you just think, hey, I'm paying $2,000 in rent. Now, if you can just take that $800, dude, do not spend it. Now, all you need to do, dude, you don't even have to change anything. Okay, all you need to do now, dude, if you can just save that. Now you save $800 in rent. Save that thing, dude. You would have $9,600, dude, $9,600 within 1 year. So without you changing anything, just by you downgrading your rent, bro, you now save $800 a month. Like you could have take that $800, dude, and you could invest it into kickstarting, obviously, your wholesaling business. But the problem with most people, what they're gonna do, and I know you're probably gonna end up doing this, Chris, but I hope not, bro, is that most people, what happened is, oh, I just saved $800, now I get more money to spend. And they're gonna start spending that money, dude. So what you need to do, Chris, is you need to go to the bank, dude, and you need to set up, dude, financial freedom account. And just don't touch that account, bro. Just put the $800 like you're gonna pay rent and just pay yourself, okay? Okay, dude. Now let's talk about wholesaling. But dude, but the problem with you, dude, is that you don't need 2 jobs. You just need it 1, and then you need to take the other time, figure out what business you want to start. So, which is wholesaling. So, what's your wholesaling question? Correct, dude. Right, that is correct. But the problem, the reason why you have to take on second jobs is this is the reason why. It's because you start living above your means. This is what happened. Well, what happened is that you guys are out there trying to live like you're rich. So you're taking on more jobs, you're working harder, you buy the nice car, but you don't have the time to drive it. You buy a nice apartment, but you don't have the time to live in there and enjoy it. And this is why the whole gosh, timeshare. This is why the whole timeshare is like a scam. You see, people sell timeshare to average regular people that works at a JO or the B, but don't have time to go on vacation. They like to sound like they're rich. Oh, I own a timeshare, but how many times do you go? Come on, man. Well, so, dude, I remember when they tried to pitch Lon and I the whole timeshare. We're like, bro, rich people don't buy timeshare. Rich people buy their own real estate, man. And and that's why they're selling it to regular people, man, that wants to sound and look rich, but end up not. So, dude, Tim, make sure that you're not that. Okay, so what's your wholesaling question, bro?
So I've been doing FSBO listings, and I've come around that it's not really effective of my time.
Yep.
Regardless of the fact I could, get some reps in.
Yep.
But I'm looking to get a software. I see that you have software.
Yes. So, Tim, okay, the best thing, dude, is obviously not to go on market, but go off market. So there's a software called kingdata.ai. And here is what I'm going to do for you, Tim. If you sign up today, I'll pay for all your skip tracing, so you don't have to worry. So which mean, dude, you get 25 to sign up for the basic plan. The basic plan, Tim, is going to cost you $149 a month, right? It's a month to month. You can cancel anytime. But I like to see you commit at least 3 months, bro, because nothing is going to happen in 30 days, okay? Maybe you get a lead, you put on a contract, yada, yada, yada. But, dude, try to commit at least 3 months, okay? And just sign up for the basic. Don't go for the pro plan. Sign up for the basic plan, and here's the list I want you to pull, Tim. I want you to target absentee owner. I want you to target tax delinquents, and then I also want you to target free and clear. Those are the 3 lists I want you to target, bro. And then you get 25,000 leads that you can pull a month, and I will pay for all your skip tracing. Because if you were to pay for 25,000 address to skip trace, it would have cost you $2,500. But I'll pay for all that. Okay, Tim? Okay, you're welcome, dude. Man, we took in a whole different direction, but you guys need to understand this, dude. A lot of you, that's your problem. You see, Tim would have been okay working just one job, but what happened is his spending increased. So he's like, oh shit, $4,000 is not enough for my apartment, my car payment, my credit card. Now I gotta work another jobs. And this is something that Gary Vee talks about. Everybody actually can be pretty set if they just live below their means. But they are out there trying to look rich, so they now end up being a slave. They buy the nice car, but dude, I can almost guarantee they don't have the time to drive it. They're working all the time. Buy the timeshare, but never have the time to go on vacation because you got to grind all the time. I'm just saying, most of you think that you have an income problem, but you don't. You have a spending problem. And once you fix that, then now you can focus on increasing your income. Make sense? And anybody that tells me, oh man, dude, you're wrong, don't make sense. Show me your bank account. Okay, just stop the talking. I don't want to hear your BS opinion. Oh man, that doesn't make sense. Oh, it's actually not. It's the inflation. It's the economy. Dude, show me your bank account. If your bank account is below sea level, I already know you don't know what you're talking about. Then why would I listen to you? And some of you, that's your problem, is you getting your advice from the wrong person, man. Just stop the yapping. Show me your bank account. Show me you know what you're talking about. Because you cannot. How can you explain 2 person live in the same city, same economy, and one person makes $100,000 a year, and the other one makes $35,000 a year, and the one person that makes $100,000 a year has no money, broke, living paycheck to paycheck, and the other one that makes $35,000 a year was able to save and buy a house. But the $100,000 a year is still living in an apartment. How can you explain that to me? You can't. because you are a spender. Like your mindset is already corrupted. You already a spender, so you can't explain. You start blaming shit, except for yourself. You start blaming President Trump. You start blaming Mr. Trump. You start blaming your mommy, your daddy. You start blaming your girlfriend. You start blaming the situation, the circumstances, except for you. You never own up. You never took responsibilities. You always blame. And that's your problem, dude. Stop being a blamer, man. Once again, we're keeping it real here on the channel. And some of you might get butt hurt when I say this. Okay? But the person that gets butt hurt is also the person that are in a situation where they need to recognize and get out of it, man. You can't change. You can't have more money. You just need to stop with all the bullshit. Focus on your priority. Focus on what matters. Okay? None of you can explain that to me. That actually makes sense. Because I am the living proof. When my friends and family were making $75,000 to $100,000 a year, they were driving the nicer car, living in a nice house. Lon and I was living in a shed behind a mobile home park. And that's how we're able to save our money. We didn't outbuy. We were not going out eating out every day. We were not buying designer clothes. Lon was shopping at Forever 21. Right? We were cooking at home, eating at home. We didn't go to movie nights every single night. Didn't go out to eat all the time. Didn't buy Starbucks all the time. So how can you explain that? You can't. You can't explain it. Because only rich people knows what they're doing, dude. That's how they got money. They have money because they think different than you. Once again, your thoughts dictate your action, and your action dictates your results, and your results speaks for itself. So I don't care about your yapping. I just want to look at your results. If you plant an apple seed, you get an. If you plant an apple, you get an apple. If you plant an orange, you get an orange. So you can't tell me that you plant an apple and it comes out to be a banana. Ain't no way. Okay? Ain't no way. All right? That's all I got to say. All right, Lon, just call me. I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here with me. I got to bounce. I apologize that this thing just took a whole nother rail instead of a straight up Q&A for wholesaling. Thanks, guy. Take care.